What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to episode 32 of Movie Fanatics. You guys know my co-host. He really does not need any introduction whatsoever. How are you doing tonight, man?
Doing good. Doing well.
But
stay here in the city.
It was kind of a hot day for me today too, honestly. Which it's kind of crazy now that given tomorrow is the beginning of October.
My birthday month.
Yep. And also the real beginning of spooky season. And I will announce a few things that I'm going to be doing for as far as content goes in October. So
we got some watch-alongs. And
I will announce that slate here in a little while. Probably once the show's going over. So,
I still have yet to do my list though, but I got quite a few that I want to do. Again,
just give me the slate and then we can announce it whenever. So,
all right.
But yeah, we got some topics to talk about. Like we got a new Pumpkinhead movie. We got Denis Villeneuve saying he's going to start doing some casting for the next Bond movie. We got a cliffhanger reboot in the works, and we also got some Spider-Man news as well. Not just rolling up around Brand New Day, but also Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Now I didn't put this as a topic for you, but let's just mention that the Simpsons movie 2 is going to be coming out soon.
That's right. After 20 years of waiting for another one, we're getting another Simpsons movie. So,
yeah, which I'm not too crazy about. I'm not a huge Simpsons fan.
I love that first movie though. I love that movie. The early stages of The Simpsons, I think, is honestly where it peaks, and then of course the Simpsons movie's great. After the Simpsons movie is where the Simpsons really starts to take a decline. Because it's just quantity over quality at this point.
Because they're a moneymaker. The intellectual property is a moneymaker.
Like Simpsons and South Park are like big moneymakers. So the Simpsons should Oresta says the Simpsons should retire. Maybe after the second movie. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. But you want a show that I don't think should retire is South Park. Don't cancel South Park. I haven't seen the newest episodes yet.
I have seen them,
but I've heard they're hilarious. So, yeah, I'll have to watch those soon. Soulless Trenchcoat, Trent G. What is up, man? Always good to see you.
I watch it every Wednesday night. So, and then I tune into Beavis and Butthead after South Park. What's the new season's pretty funny.
I have to check out that new season. Did I have to fries? Dumbass. Whenever you talk about Beavis and Butthead, you got to do either a Beavis and Butthead impression, like all the time. Like you have to.
Is this a goddamn?
This sucks.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Anyways, guys, let's get to what y'all came for. Let's just get right into the topics. First of all, the weekend box office.
And I got a lot to say about this weekend box office.
This is actually pretty crazy. I will say this, though, before we get right into it. So let's just get right to it. So in first place, crazy enough, one battle after another. Let's go ahead and take a look. This movie has made over $50 million right now. That is amazing.
For a Paul Thomas Anderson film.
And for a movie that I didn't think would end up being my favorite movie of the year, it is. It is my favorite movie of the year. Like, I know people are going to be like, well, why not Sinners? Why not Weapons? This one beats it. I'm sorry. This one really beats it. Like 10 out of 10. Honestly, I think this might be the chance for Leonardo DiCaprio to get his second Oscar win. But you also got a great Best Supporting Actor performance in here for Sean Penn. Like, I don't care who else is nominated for Best Supporting Actor for the Oscars. That Oscar goes to Sean Penn. No question about it. You also got like Regina Hall in here, Tiana Taylor, Benicio del Toro, and Chase Infinity also. I think this is like her big breakout role. She's amazing in this. And for a 2 hour and 41-minute movie, it flies by. It flies by. Like, the first 40 minutes might be a little slow for some, but after, like, once it gets to 16 years later, it flies by.
I'll wait until it comes out in 4K.
No, dude, this movie was shot with Vista Vision, which is like old school kind of film grain. It looks amazing. Like, this movie is like begging to be seen on the big screen.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go see it, but that runtime just kills me. I mean, I sat through Wicked, and that was almost 3 hours. But like I said, a movie that's that long has to keep me entertained and not slow down. The pacing's got to be at the right point. Because if it's not at the right point, I'm like, when is this going to be over? That happened to me during Eternals. I thought Eternals was going to be good, but then as the film progressed, I'm like, when is this film going to be over already? That was almost like a 3-hour film.
But one battle after another, like, it actually is really entertaining. Like, it has its good, like, dramatic beats, but it's also really funny. Like, it has really smart satire. Like, it is pretty political within the first 40 minutes, but it's not in your face. Like, I'm going to tell you that much. It is not in your face.
That's good
like,
to hear.
Mickey 17 might be a little in your face with the politics, but Eddington is like full in your face.
But it didn't bother me in Mickey 17.
It didn't bother me either, but at times I can understand like why people say that the politics in regards to like the messaging of it is in your face.
Well, they're wrong.
Wrong. Touchy subject right now, but let's just move on.
Now, would you put this film up there with Paul Thomas Anderson's other films like Magnolia or Boogie Nights, Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood?
I think it's his best since The Master, in my opinion. Like, this is honestly top 3 Paul Thomas Anderson, only behind The Master and There Will Be Blood. It's honestly that good.
So this doesn't rank up there with like Boogie Nights.
No, like let me get this clear. All of Paul Thomas Anderson's films I've seen, except for Hard 8. Hard 8 is good, but everything else I've seen from Paul Thomas Anderson, I love. So, like Boogie Nights, I mean, incredible film. The Master, There Will Be Blood, Licorice Pizza, Punch Drunk Love. I love every single one of his films outside of Hard 8. So, saying that this is in the top 3 is not really saying much because he's that good of a director. So, heard nothing but good things personally. Nothing beats Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood. I gotta say, Oh Restless, this one beats Boogie Nights. Like, there's a bit more entertainment factor with this one, in my opinion.
There's Michael Entity.
Michael Entity says the Friday trilogy is one of the most underrated trilogies of all time. Miss you, mofos. Well, always glad to see you, buddy. But
well, Michael, if you want to come up, you could be the guest tonight.
Here, I'll actually send it to him quick.
Yeah.
If he wants to come.
But yeah, I'll definitely check this out.
But I'm promising you though, dude, this movie, it does fly by. Like once he gets to 16 years later, it's fast paced. So, but yeah, this is my favorite movie of the year, no question. So anyone watching, go see One Battle After Another. Please. I'm begging all of you. Go see it.
Oh, and look at this.
Gabby's Dollhouse coming in at number 2 with 13 million. But look at how much money it made. Only 19 million. This did not make as much money as One Battle After Another.
Why is this the number 2 film this weekend?
We'll probably have something better be in the top 3 than this movie.
Oh,
like, we got The Smashing Machine this weekend. Like, that's got to be in the top 3.
All right,
like,
people, throw a 100 in the chat if you want Luke to go watch this film. But if you throw 100 in the chat, you have to pay $100 to Luke.
Yeah, that's still not going to happen. I'm still not seeing this movie. I mean, it got positive reviews somehow, but I'm still not going to see it. Because the trailers honestly told me enough that this was not going to be for me. So
Trenchy says, "Don't underestimate the power of little girls."
Bro, yeah, it's still not going to happen. I'm not seeing this movie.
Can you tell him what you said to me with Jacob Hubbard?
So yeah, let's shout out our good buddy Jacob Hubbard. He said in his September ranking video that he like walked in, watched about a minute of this movie. He was like, I'm good.
He's like, fuck this.
So yeah, I'm still not seeing this movie. So
only if you pay Luke $100.
Yeah, you really couldn't pay me to watch this movie. It's not going to happen. Because even just watching the trailers, I'm like, this is not for me. So.
Old Wrestler says, man, if Luke won't see it, it must be truly awful.
I can't even do a 100 in Monopoly money, damn it. There you go. See? Yeah, not going to happen. Let's just move on.
Who the hell wants to see Gabby's Dollhouse?
Demon Slayer, this still made a crap ton of money, which doesn't surprise me.
59% drop.
Yeah, I think this was its like third weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 600 million. That's not bad.
100 million.
I mean, it's obviously doing better internationally, but I don't know. I didn't see it because I haven't really watched much of Demon Slayer. So yeah, no need to continue with that. The Conjuring Last Rites with a 45% drop. This movie made bank. 430. Wow.
It's a big intellectual property.
It makes sense why. Because nearly sold out theater when I saw this movie. So, and it wasn't really that good anyway. So, but yeah.
It's going to be the last one.
I mean, the money talks, dude. Like, they're going to make more Conjuring movies after this one. Money talks. And you know how big this IP is, so you know they're gonna make more.
Exactly.
Like, am I still gonna see them? Probably, but am I really gonna care? No. But let's see. Let's go to the next one. The Strangers Chapter 2 with a $5 million opening.
This is Luke's favorite film of the year so far.
How about you shut the fuck up? 6 million worldwide.
Now, would you say that you like this more than than Chapter 1?
This one's worse. The more and more I think about it. It's just a 90-minute chase sequence with that literally nothing interesting happens. They try to do like a whole shocking reveal with who one of the strangers is. No. Like, the point of the strangers is that you're not supposed to know who they are. That's literally the whole point. The original film, like 3 masked people just hunting down this couple for literally no reason. That's the whole point of the strangers. Like, I was sitting there in that theater with 4 other people, and I was just continuously rolling my eyes. So yeah,
tell how this film is going to do.
$6 million. This movie was a bomb this weekend. So I don't know how they're really going to do with Chapter 3, because with what they're setting up, like, because I saw like the post-credit scene for this.
Well, the first one didn't make a whole lot of money, right? Chapter 1.
Well, I mean, and it was really poorly received, but this one was worse received than Chapter 1 was. But there's still, I think they already shot Chapter 3. But they're probably going to have to go back and do reshoots. Because
just send it to direct to DVD, Blu-ray.
Honestly, at this point, because
video on demand.
Honestly, at this point, I agree. Just I hate both of the movies. So
no way they're going to put the third one in theaters with this amount of money that this film is making.
So, yeah, fuck this movie. Easily in my top 3 worst movies of the year so far. I fucking hated it. You know, I'd say this. If Skillhouse and War of the Worlds did not come out this year, this would easily be my number 1 worst. Like, no question about it. But who knows? Maybe it might go down. 6 with him, a 73% drop.
I heard
this movie didn't do too terrible, as far as I know.
I heard it sucks.
People that are calling it like one of the worst films of the decade, I don't know what they're talking about because it was not that horrible. Like, it's very stylistic, but it definitely does not really have much of a story. I enjoyed it enough for what it was, okay? Don't come at me. I enjoyed it. Like, Marlon Wayans' performance is the reason to watch that movie. Like, he's fucking unhinged in that.
Now, do you think that this felt more like a Jordan Peele film?
It kind of felt a bit half-assed. Like, someone just trying to do this Jordan Peele movie, but it felt kind of half-assed.
So I guess now we could put to rest that he didn't secretly direct this film.
Yeah, we can kind of put that to rest. It was kind of a running joke before this movie came out, but I don't know. I mean, this didn't really feel like Jordan Peele directed it. It felt like someone took inspiration, but kind of took that a bit too far. By just not even telling much of a story and just completely relying on style. So, but it wasn't bad. It just wasn't that great.
Oris says Jordan Peele doesn't appeal to me.
Oh, appeal. Ha ha. I get your joke.
Mm-hmm.
But
Just
I don't know.
Film he heard mixed things about.
Yeah, but again, I enjoyed it, but I can understand when people don't like it, but I don't get like worst of the decade talk. I don't get that at all. But let's go opposite and talk about one of my favorite films of the year, The Long Walk, with a 47% drop. But the unfortunate thing is this film is really underperforming. So people just go see this movie. Like, if it's still playing in your theater, just go see it. I don't know what else to tell you. Go see it. So, 35 million right now.
Mm-hmm.
Downton Abbey, the grand finale, took a 3 million with a 48% drop. I'll watch it at some point. It just landed on digital just today, so I'll watch it again. I'll watch it soon. Yeah, that one was actually quick. Dude, that was quicker than fucking Phoenician Scheme. Like, dude, that was really quick.
Oris says he hasn't watched The Long Walk because he doesn't want to be bummed.
The movie is definitely a lot of walking and talking, but it's still fucking intense. And Trenchy, you do need to see The Long Walk, my good sir. But yeah, other than this, though, there's really not much else to talk about when it comes to the weekend box office.
Spider-Man 2, the million.
Yeah, but that was just for Fathom Events weekend, so.
Spider-Man 2.1.
Yeah, like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man, and
I'm so disappointed
Spider-Man 3.
I'm so disappointed that A Big Bold Beautiful Journey is underperforming.
The film was not marketed, dude.
Yep.
It was not marketed at all. So, yeah. Like, it makes sense. Go ahead.
And it's not a bad film. I actually enjoyed it.
Like, it made sense, like, why One Battle After Another made as much money as it did, because there was more buzz and there was more talk. Like, this film, barely anyone was talking about this movie. So I'm not I'm not saying that I'm glad that it bombed because I obviously haven't seen it, but it's kind of a shame that it's underperforming.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way. It's a shame. It's not that bad of a film. Yes, it's slow paced though, but it's not to the point where you find it boring. That's how I felt when I watched the film.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, I don't.
Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell have good chemistry in it.
Yeah, but other than that, though, there's not really much else to talk about.
Yeah.
In regards to
Smashing Machine.
We have the Smashing Machine and Good Boy coming up this weekend.
Smashing Machine's gonna take the number one.
I don't know if it will. I think maybe One Battle After Another might still stick in the top spot because that's the movie that's like the talk of the town right now is that one.
Yeah, I see that maybe holding on to number one. Smashing Machine would be number two because everybody's been talking about Smashing Machine. They've been promoting the film. A lot of people I've seen have been going around saying, go watch this film. This might be The Rock's Oscar nominee performance.
I haven't heard as much like crazy buzz surrounding the film as I thought I would. Like that kind of seemed like the movie that everyone would be raving about, but I've heard a bit more mixed things about it than more positive, which is kind of a shame. But I will see it this weekend. My theater is going to play it, so I'm going to go see it.
24 film in your theater.
Yeah, I don't know how it took so long for my theater to finally get another A24 film, but it worked with the Smashing Machine. So
yeah, Russell says it has a lot of hype.
Yeah. But we'll see. Hold on. Let me see if my theater updated the site yet. If
he said he'll wait for the 4K Blu-ray release.
Yeah, so my theater is going to play the Smashing Machine on Thursday, so I might go see it Thursday. So we'll see. But yeah, Smashing Machine I could see honestly being in the top 3. Good Boy, the dog movie, or the dog horror movie, I don't know if it's going to land in the top 3. That could honestly like land in the top 10 maybe.
It's going to bomb.
But the reason why I think it'll probably land in the top 10 because there is some good chatter about it in regards to the horror community. So, who knows? Who knows? Because I think it's kind of crazy. I think I learned about this not too long ago that it apparently was shot within 400 days.
Wow.
Because they actually used an actual dog and not a CGI dog. Which I gotta say, dedication, dude. But if my theater does get it somehow, I will go see it. Because that trailer looked really creepy. But anyways, enough talk of that. Let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. Spaceballs 2 has officially started production.
Finally.
Yes, I can't believe that we're finally getting a sequel to Spaceballs.
Same.
One of my favorite Mel Brooks movies ever, dude. I love that first Spaceballs.
It's a classic.
It's hilarious, dude. I mean, it honestly shows why Mel Brooks is a freaking comedic genius. I don't know if I don't think it's my favorite Mel Brooks movie. That either would go to Blazing Saddles or Young Frankenstein. At least in my opinion.
I mean, I like Young Frankenstein. Hilarious.
Or Young Frankenstein, if you want to actually do the correct terminology. We got Anthony Carrigan and George Weiner joining for this sequel as well.
The movie.
Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Orest says Young Frankenstein is Mel Brooks' best film.
Yeah, or again, Young Frankenstein. You got to do the correct terminology, Michael.
Young Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I really like Blazing Saddles. Dude, Blazing Saddles is hilarious, but that is a comedy you can't make today because if you really think about that movie, it's actually pretty fucking racist. But that was like the golden age of comedy, honestly.
Trenchy says about Good Boy, the dog should fight the demons by holding the crucifix with its tail and quoting the Bible and barks with the barks translated in subtitles.
Wow. This is not The Exorcist.
The power of dog compels you.
I know Blazing Saddles is a satire, but if you really do think about it, it's pretty racist.
Yeah, Trenchy said it's a parody of racism.
That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Amazon MGM Studios has made official what Deadline previously told you. There's the Spaceballs 2 with Rick Moranis, Bill Pullman, reprising their respective roles as Dark Helmet, Lone Star, and Princess Vespa.
Daphne Zuniga, that's how you pronounce her last name.
We also got Josh Gad, Keke Palmer, and Lewis Pullman coming into the mix.
Good.
Yeah, we got a good cast coming in here. And then we got Barry and Superman actor Anthony Kerrigan and A Serious Man's George Weiner. This is of course, the sequel to the 1987 film of Spaceballs.
Grossed over $38 million domestic in 87.
Yep.
And of course, Mel Brooks is back, returned to his roles as Yen Yiddish, Wise Guy Yogurt, and President Scrooge.
President Scrooge. That's a great name. The photo, of course, mirrors the famous table read image featuring the cast of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which markets itself. A return. Yeah, this little table read.
That's it right there.
Has anyone ever seen Josh Gad's other work? He was in Pixels.
Pixels, which was fun.
Pixels is okay, but it doesn't really hold up all that well. Hold on one sec. Anyways, he was in that. He was in The Wedding Ringer with Kevin Hart, which I think that's a pretty funny movie. Where basically he kind of basically you hire a guy to be your best man. It's pretty funny. Frozen, yeah, Frozen.
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds is actually pretty funny. I can't lie. And also I kind of hold that film for nostalgia because I played the Angry Birds games growing up. He's writing and directing Space. I don't think he's directing this. I was looking. Yeah, he's writing and directing Spaceballs. I don't know. I don't think he's directing this.
No, he's not direct. Mel Brooks is not directing it. Josh Greenbaum is directing the film.
Josh Greenbaum, the director of Strays. That's the movie. Which, by the way, that's a funny movie. Go watch Strays. Check out the great cast down below. Yeah, of course, like we mentioned, Rick Moranis. You also got Keke Palmer, Lewis Pullman.
He's coming out of retirement for this to reprise his role. That's great on Rick Moranis.
Yeah. I'm glad he's coming back to do this one, man. I've missed that man.
Hopefully, this leads him to get him back into getting roles.
Yeah, honestly, I've missed Rick Moranis. But yeah, I mean, honestly, with what they're going for here, I'm excited regardless. So,
yeah. Same.
I mean, it might be one of those sequels that was that's definitely 40 years too late. But who knows? This actually might be comedic gold. Who knows? But I'm really excited. I love that original film. So, with what they're gonna go with, I'm all in. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Let's go ahead and go into some Spider-Man news. So Tombstone has been casted for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
And I like who they got.
We will reveal that here in just a couple minutes. Good sign that the director had a funny movie already. Yeah, you might be right. But again, we'll see. Yeah, but we'll see here.
He says, "Good thing is there is a lot of Star Wars to make fun of now."
I mean, especially with what Star Wars is like doing lately. Yeah, there's a lot to make fun of with Star Wars. So they got Marvin Jones III to play as Tombstone in Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm not really familiar with much of his work. So,
well, I know him because he played Tobias, the villain in Black Lightning, which is a TV series based on the DC.
I've never seen or heard of Black Lightning, so that's why I don't know.
And he was good in the show. He was good. He made a good villain in the show. That's why I'm glad that they cast him for Spider-Man here as Tombstone.
I mean, this is an interesting casting choice. It's just I'm not familiar with anything else he's done.
I would say go watch clips of him as the villain in Black Lightning, and then you'll see why they casted him in Spider-Man here.
All right. I'll keep that one in mind. Let's see. So, yeah, there's not much else I can see down in this article here.
Yeah. And Tom Holland, he is now back to filming Spider-Man after he suffered a concussion. So, really, I'm glad that he's back on the set.
Yep, I'm glad he's recovered and hoping the rest of the film goes well for him. But yeah, there's like I said, we also got Beyond the Spider-Verse still coming as well, which we'll get to in just a minute.
So if you don't know about the character of Tombstone, Tombstone is one of New York's nastiest crime bosses, a moral villain who is a recurrent foil to Spidey in the comics. The character is a hulking African-American albino with filled teeth and near indestructible skin. He first appeared in the Spider-Man comic Web of Spider-Man number 36 in March of 1988.
Wow. Yeah, because I was not familiar with the character of Tombstone, like, at all. Because I never really read much of the Spider-Man comics. But, I mean, of course, there's, like, a lot of villains I'm familiar with Spider-Man, but just Tombstone was not one of those villains.
And I like that it's a different villain instead of giving us, like the ones that we all know, like Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Venom.
Exactly, or the Sandman.
Electro, Sandman.
The Lizard. Yeah, like, I will say, to speak on the Lizard for a second, I will say they definitely improved his look in No Way Home because the look of him in The Amazing Spider-Man was dog shit.
He looked like a Goomba.
He looked like one of those Goombas in that freaking shitty Super Mario Bros. Movie. My God. What were they thinking with that? Holy shit, dude.
I mean, it looked pretty cool.
Like, originally when it first came out, but like when you look at it now, especially compared to today's standards with CGI, woof.
Hey, it was 2012, so
but even
I was so good at that time.
Not always. I mean, like, if you think like Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, that's like peak CGI. But
I can't comment on that.
But I don't know. But I'm okay with the Tombstone casting. Again, I'm just not familiar with the guy's work. And again, I'm not familiar with the characters, so I think this might be like one of those characters that's like that's gonna be in the film for like huge Spider-Man fans. But we'll see what they do. Like, I kind of hope they give his character development so that way we can kind of get behind like what he is as a villain.
I mean, people who read those comics, back in the late '80s, they might know who Tombstone is.
I don't, because like I said, I never read the comics. So, but anyways, to continue on with Spider-Man news, a new release date has been set for Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yep.
And we were supposed to get this film, I think it was supposed to be last year.
Yeah.
Like when Across the Spider-Verse was released a year prior. But Across the Spider-Verse didn't perform as well as it should have. So they pushed it.
It should have performed well.
I mean, my theater was packed when I saw Across the Spider-Verse. It was a Thursday night showing, and it was packed.
And they gave us the cliffhanger ending.
Like, that's why I don't think it's like... That's why I don't think it's masterpiece level, because of how long we're waiting for Beyond the Spider-Verse. And how they did the cliffhanger ending. I did not like that cliffhanger ending.
And another thing, I wasn't a fan of the Spot.
I actually do disagree with that.
Villain.
I actually disagree, but like I said, like my real only issue is how they ended the movie, because it is a cliffhanger. Like, I'm not really a fan of cliffhanger endings unless they do it in a way where like it really sets up like more excitement. I mean, this one obviously does, but I just don't like how they do it.
Yeah, when they did that cliffhanger ending, I'm like sitting in the theater, I'm like, what?
Like, that's how you end it? That was like the weirdest spot to end the movie. Like something big's about to happen, cut to black, to be continued. And I'm like, whoa. So we got a 2027 release date for Beyond the Spider-Verse. And it's going to be released on June 18th, 2027.
It was scheduled for June 25th, but then they moved it back a week.
So
it will be opening around Father's Day and Juneteenth. And it'll land 1 week after How to Train Your Dragon 2. And
the live action remake.
Yeah, and it's going to be released on the same day as Gatto, which is Disney's animated adventure film.
All right. Like, I'll give Old Restless this in the chat. He said Back to the Future has the best cliffhanger ending. That is how you do a cliffhanger ending. Yeah, like, you don't end it off in a spot where it's like something big's about to happen, cut, to be continued. Like, that is not how you end a movie. I'm sorry.
That's why it's my favorite. It's my all-time favorite movie.
Like, I'll give another prime example before we move on. Like, how they ended Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Like, they actually kind of ended it in a clean spot, like where things were actually kind of resolved. But of course, you're still waiting for part 2. So but like, that's how you. But like I said, you ended it in a spot that actually feels more cleaner, rather than like after something like big is about to happen.
So it's going to take us 4 years from 2023, which was when Across the Spider-Verse was released. It took 4 years for us to get this cliffhanger. A 4-year wait for a cliffhanger.
And you want to know how long it took for Final Reckoning to come out after Dead Reckoning? 2 years. Because at least there wasn't as much like conflicts surrounding that film, of course, besides the whole submarine thing. But again, with everything going on with Spider-Man, like, that's just insane to me. We have crafted what we feel is a very satisfying ending, and we can't wait for our fans to experience it. We're bringing everything we've got. Yeah, I hope so, because like I said, like, that ending for Across the Spider-Verse played us dirty.
Nobody remembers the ending.
Like the number one thing that everyone talks about when it comes to Across the Spider-Verse is the animation.
That's all. That's pretty much all people talk about, and the animation is amazing.
I mean, the movie itself is fantastic up until the ending.
Yeah. Aside from the Spot, I'm sorry.
That I still disagree with you on.
The Spot is such a lame villain. Like, oh, I'm right here. There's a Spot. I'm right here. I'm like, what?
I don't know, but Spider-Man 2099 though, amazing villain. But yeah, other than that though, I'm still really excited to see with what we got for Beyond the Spider-Verse. It's just
all wrestlers like the Spot. Yeah. If you watch Across the Spider-Verse, the villain in that film is named the Spot.
I mean, it is a villain from one of the Spider-Man comics, as far as I know. So
it is.
But I don't know. I hope this was worth a 4-year wait with what the filmmakers are kind of making it out to be like. Because again, like I'm gonna keep on saying it. I sound like a broken record. That ending did us dirty. Because oh my god. Like every time I think about Across the Spider-Verse, like that ending just nags at me. Like I just really don't like how it ends. Again, just great movie overall. Like I understand like why people love it so much. Just not quite on like masterpiece level for me. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to this. So The Social Network 2 has gotten a new title and an official release date.
Yeah.
So as far as a title goes, they're calling this The Social Reckoning, which I'm going to be honest, that is a good title for this one.
It is.
And again, what's giving me hope is that Aaron Sorkin is returning to write this and he's directing.
But I'm like, is this really necessary for a sequel?
It may not be necessary, but if Aaron Sorkin really has a story to tell under his belt with a sequel to The Social Network, then it's got to be good then. But let's take a look here. So, of course, with casting, we got people like Jeremy Allen White, Bill Burr, and Mikey Madison. And it's setting up a release date for 2026. Let's go ahead and take a look.
I'm glad that Mikey Madison's in this.
October 9th, 2026 is when this movie will be released. So yeah, like I said, we got Mikey Madison, Jeremy Allen White, Bill Burr, and we also got Jeremy Strong in here as well.
I still have to watch Nora.
I mean, you own it, so you don't really have an excuse.
Yeah.
Last year's Best Picture winner, and I think deservedly so.
Mikey Madison won Best Actress.
I mean, I'm glad you're glad, but please just watch the classics. Yeah.
Do you know that Jacob was in my area? And he didn't hit me up.
Yeah. No excuses, Michael.
He was in the city. He was here in the city in New York.
Wow. Anyways, let's continue.
God damn you, Jacob.
Let's continue, please. Written and directed by Sorkin, who also produces alongside Todd Black.
It's expected to begin next month.
Okay. There we go.
So this is what the new film focuses on.
Events
that take place nearly 2 decades after the boy genius programmer and a troupe of tech pioneers invented what will go on to become the world's largest social media platform. The Social Reckoning tells a true story of how Francis Haugen, played by Mikey Madison, a young Facebook engineer, enlists the help of Jeff Horowitz, played by Jeremy White.
Jeremy Allen White.
Oh, Jeremy Allen White, yeah.
Yeah.
A Wall Street Journal reporter to go on a dangerous journey that ends up blowing the whistle on the social network's most guarded secrets.
as a series of articles known as the Facebook Files was published in 2021 and exposed Facebook for its harmful effects on teens and its knowing uh, proliferation and misinformation, which contributed to acts of political violence. So,
the film Social Network, 2010, big hit, earned $226 million at the box office and received 8 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture. Of course, Sorkin won for Best Adapted Screenplay,
which was deserved.
Mm-hmm. Great movie, Social Network is.
I mean, The Social Network's incredible. Like, it's not my favorite David Fincher film, but it's up there.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Restless. Jacob, you mean like Pulp Fiction, Shawshank Redemption? Oh, come on.
Anyways.
I will watch more movies over those 2 films. But I'll get to them.
Okay.
Just gotta find the right time to sit down and watch them.
All right, let's go ahead and.
If I watch Pulp Fiction, I'll be like, all right, it's good, but I know I'm gonna say it is so overrated. But we'll see.
Again, don't judge a book by its cover, dude.
Can't judge it yet. I have not watched it.
You have to watch it first before you judge. Like, we say that all the time. Like, don't talk shit until you've seen it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
If I do see it. Prediction.
I don't think so. But anyways, a cliffhanger reboot is in the works.
Well, before we talk about that, there was another thing, another piece of news about Social Network 2, where Andrew Garfield shut down his return.
I mean, I kind of would have figured that he wouldn't want to return for this, because I think he could just kind of sees like no point in really returning for a sequel. So,
and he gave an update on his character of.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look here.
Eduardo.
Let's see. 2-time Oscar-nominated actor shut down.
Said, no. Eduardo is in Singapore having a good
time. There you go. I think that's honestly the perfect way to just sum it up for him. Response. Eduardo is in Singapore having a good time. I think that's honestly just the way to wrap up that kind of topic, because
yeah.
So yeah, because there's really not much else to talk about with that. Because I mean, anytime like in an interview, like if somebody brings up something to Andrew Garfield like that, he'll just laugh. So, and he's gone. Let's see. Very true, Luke. Can't form an opinion without seeing the film. Yep, 100%. Oops. There we go.
I don't know what happened. StreamYard kicked me out for some reason.
It crashed on you again. That's what happened.
Yeah.
But let's just get right into the topic of the cliffhanger reboot.
Why do we need a reboot of Cliffhanger? I have not seen Cliffhanger, but I've heard it's a very good film.
It's fun. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking when it comes to Stallone movies. I just wonder who they're going to get to basically replace Sylvester Stallone for this reboot. Because, Stallone can't really do stunts like this anymore.
No, he's up there in age.
Exactly. I mean, again, I enjoy Cliffhanger. It's never been one of my favorite Stallone movies. U.S. distribution with Roque and new buyers, biggest deal to date. Oh, they have Pierce Brosnan cast. Okay.
Yeah.
So Pierce Brosnan is gonna be in the Sylvester Stallone role.
And okay.
Pierce Brosnan and Lily James, and this will be directed by Wame Colette-Serra. Okay. Okay.
I like Lily James in it. I enjoyed her in Baby Driver.
Iron Claw. She's great in that one too.
Iron Claw, yep.
I mean, she's just a great actress in general. But let's see. Yeah, so Roy Cooper operates a luxury chalet in the Dolomites with his daughter, Sydney, during a weekend trip with a billionaire's son. They are targeted by a gang of kidnappers. Ray's other daughter, Naomi, still hunted by a past climbing accident. Or haunted. Sorry, I misread that. Yeah. Haunted by a past climbing accident, witnesses the attack and escapes. To save her family, she must confront her fears and fight for survival. Okay. This will be interesting. I mean, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the original Cliffhanger, so I wasn't really sure how we would really do a reboot to Cliffhanger. But I don't know. We'll see. As an exciting addition to Roe K's growing slate and a clear example of the kind of event level films that we are bringing to the marketplace, we are building a pipeline of star-driven titles made for the big screen, and Cliffhanger checks every box. Our third acquisition underscores the momentum and we're generating and the type of ambitious audience-forward distribution model Roe K was designed to deliver. All right. What drew Wame Colette Sarah to Sarah's Cliffhanger is how it is to blend the adrenaline and scale of a classic action movie with a fresh, modern twist. Exactly the experience that younger audiences aren't showing up for. The original Cliffhanger was celebrated for its mountain cinematography, and this reimagining honors that legacy with sweeping backdrops across Europe. The result is a stunning production built for theaters. Okay, so now that I know who's going to be behind this film, I'm holding on to more faith now. But I don't really know if this is like a necessary reboot.
So I guess Sony's not releasing it.
I don't know if they will or not because, they released the original Cliffhanger, which I do have on Blu-ray. I have seen the movie. It's just been a really, really long time since I've seen it.
Oressa says it's a daddy-daughter plot line this time.
Okay, so Naomi is the Stallone role. Okay, that makes more sense.
He's like corporate talk. It's all corporate talk.
But we'll see what happens here. So again, if you guys have any opinions on the original Cliffhanger, let us know in the comments. And are you guys excited about a reboot? Let us know.
I heard John Lithgow was the villain in the original.
He's great as the villain in the original Cliffhanger. He's fucking great. I mean, John Lithgow knows how to play a fantastic villain. Like, yeah. I mean, of course, Lord Farquaad and Shrek. Blowout. And also, not even just in movies, but also in TV. He was the Trinity Killer in Dexter Season 4. He's fucking incredible in that.
He's good at playing villain roles.
Yeah, but like, I will say, honestly, I'll take this to my grave. His best villain role is him as the Trinity Killer in Dexter.
He was also the villain in Santa Claus the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. But again, if you want great villain roles from John Lithgow, watch the 4th season of Dexter. Like, because he plays the Trinity Killer. Amazing.
Oressa says Cliffhanger is one of the best Die Hard clones.
It is a Die Hard clone, but I mean, that was kind of a subgenre back in the early 90s where they were just making like clones of Die Hard.
Yeah, where action films just wanted to be like Die Hard.
Like Die Hard, like Cliffhanger is basically Die Hard on a mountain. Under Siege is Die Hard on a boat.
Sudden Death with Jean-Claude Van Damme is Die Hard in a hockey arena.
I was trying to think of another one. Under Siege 2 is Die Hard on a train. I was trying to think of like other movies like that. I mean, and also most recently Carry On. Carry On is basically Die Hard in an airport.
Well, I have one film that when we get to physical media pickups that I have not seen, but I've seen the trailer to it, and it looks exactly like a Die Hard clone.
Yeah. Lithgow is awesome in Cliffhanger. Not as good as Alan Rickman's Hans Gruber, but still very good.
Yeah.
I mean...
Rest in peace, Alan Rickman.
I mean, they did Die Hard with Santa Claus. Oh, wait, that's Violent Night. Violent Night is basically Die Hard with Santa.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Violent Night is Die Hard with Santa.
Toy Soldiers is Die Hard at a prep school. I like Toy Soldiers. Very underrated.
I've never seen Toy Soldiers.
Where they
I've heard of it. I've heard of the movie. Never seen it.
Over a school. And it has Sean Astin in it, I think.
I know Sean Astin's in it. Just I've never seen the movie.
Yeah, Louis Gossett Jr. is the dean of the school.
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to this one.
I gotta give Toy Soldiers a rewatch someday.
All right, let's move on to the next one. So R.L. Stein's Pumpkinhead has gotten a release date.
And it's gonna be on Tubi.
Which I don't know. I don't really watch much Tubi original movies because they don't really have much as far as like good movies go. The only movie I've seen from them that I've really enjoyed was a movie called Bed Rest, starring Melissa Barrera. Like that was actually a really solid movie.
And Tubi films are not that good.
They're pretty much bottom of the barrel for the most part. I mean, they have like a lot of great movies on Tubi, but just not like great original stuff. So lands October exclusive release date.
Because I never watched a movie on Tubi, but I was about to say, like, with Tubi, like when you watch a movie on there, you're watching the film.
Like you're not there to watch the ads, like you're there to watch the movie.
Yeah.
So
this is set to release next month.
Inspired by Arthur Stein's The Haunting Hour.
That is a show that I have heard about, though.
I have never heard much about that show, but like
it was on. I remember it was on that channel called The Hub, which is now Discovery Family.
Oh, the Hub Network. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember that.
On the Hub Network.
I remember. I would actually like watch some movies on there. Like I remember watching Gremlins 2 for the first time on there.
That was such a good channel.
Yeah. Tubi original feature is set to debut on free for the streaming service on October 17th. Hollywood Reporter.
His birthday.
The cast includes Bean Reed, Adeline Lowe, Kevin McNulty, Bob Fraser, Matty Finocchio, and Seth Isaac Johnson. So no one here really that I'm like
no names
really familiar with. So I'm not sure. But who knows? Maybe this actually could be a surprise here because when you said something about like Pumpkinhead, I was like, wait, are they making like a reboot of Pumpkinhead?
I thought the same thing.
I was thinking they were doing a reboot of Pumpkinhead because I've heard for the longest time that there has been like a remake in talks of Pumpkinhead, which is a really, really underrated creature feature with Lance Henriksen. If you guys haven't seen Pumpkinhead, check it out. It's awesome. Like, I heard the second one kind of dives a bit more into the lore, but the first one is a flat out revenge movie with Lance Henriksen. Sam joins friend Becca and eccentric Rusty in the race to find Finn and break a harvest curse before Halloween ends. I don't know, honestly. Now that I'm kind of looking at this kind of just seems kind of generic, honestly. Yeah. Like there's like a curse involved. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll check this out, but it
just sounds generic.
This just doesn't really sound like something I'm like in a rush to watch. So I honestly don't know, but maybe someday I'll check it out. But again, I'm not in a hurry to.
Yeah.
Like I actually would want a Pumpkinhead remake. Like the creature feature Pumpkinhead. Like I want that more than I want this. So, but if you're going to do a remake to Pumpkinhead, you need to keep the practical effects of the creature. No CGI.
I mean, this looks cheap.
Like that's not the Pumpkinhead I know personally in regards to the movie. Here, let me grab it out quick. This one This is the Pumpkinhead I know.
I never seen the film.
It's a great dude. It's freaking great. But also, I freaking love this steelbook.
But yeah, this looks generic.
So yeah, this is not a movie I'm in a rush to watch. So I guess we can just call it on that one because not in a rush to watch it. I don't like that design for a Pumpkinhead.
It looks cheap.
I mean, it definitely does look like something that R.L. Stine would do in regards to like a book. It looks like something that you would see on the cover of an R.L. Stine book. Like, I mean, Goosebumps. It kind of would seem like one of his Goosebumps books.
I mean, Goosebumps looks probably better than this.
I haven't even seen the Disney Plus series, and I've actually heard it's really good. But the Goosebumps movie with Jack Black as R.L. Stine, that's actually really fun. Like, well, it's not bad at all.
Well, there was 2 films of that.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that second film because it's absolute trash. For one, and secondly, it doesn't even follow the first movie.
Oh, wow.
So just watch the first one. Or hell, watch the Goosebumps TV series from the 90s. Or read the books.
See, I never grew up with Goosebumps. Like
I did. I had like a bunch of Goosebumps books as a kid.
I was a kid when the books came out and the TV show came out, but I never watched it.
I watched some episodes of the TV show, and I've read some of the books. Like, I love Goosebumps. But we got VFG movie reviews in here. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
It says I had the books when I was a kid, says Old Restless. Dude, they had some good books. I think if I had to pick a favorite book from Goosebumps, it's kind of tough. I think I may have to go with Night of the Living Dummy. Where they first introduced Slappy.
I remember my cousin had the Goosebumps tapes.
I never owned any of the Goosebumps tapes. I'm honestly still looking for those. Like, they're not really easy to find. But I've seen some episodes of Goosebumps. Like, one in particular I remember is A Night in Terror Tower, which also is a good book.
Well, back in the 90s, you had like all these like kid horror shows like Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I was more of a Goosebumps guy than I was a Are You Afraid of the Dark kid.
I never watched either as a kid.
It's incredible how long Goosebumps has been going. That's true, dude. But also, if you want a good movie to watch for the spooky season, I definitely would recommend Goosebumps. Like, they actually bring in like a lot of the Goosebumps monsters that were from the books, and Jack Black plays R.L. Stine. Like, perfect casting. But anyways, we have a Tiger Woods book adaptation that is currently in the works right now. Seeing this kind of news, I was like, wait, what? This is something new.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to do a Tiger Woods book into a film.
I mean, I played some golf when I was younger. It's just I'm not like much of a golf person.
Only mini golf for me.
I've of course played mini golf like many a time, but like whenever I would play golf, honestly, for like most of the time, it would be through video games, like Mario Golf or like Mario Golf for the Nintendo 64 and Mario Golf Toadstool Tour for the GameCube, and of course Wii Sports. But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, that I played too. I played Hot Shots Golf on the PS1.
Nice.
Yes, I played that.
I've never played Hot Shots Golf.
It's fun. But I mean, it was only, I think, the PS1. I think I may be wrong on it.
I'm not quite sure because I mean I never really played much of PlayStation when I was a kid. I did have a PS1, but I never really played it all that much. But anyways, so Alex Convery enlisted to adapt Tiger Woods' book, The Tiger Slam, for Amazon MGM. Is what this is. Has found a writer for the adaptation, Alex Convery. Illustrator to either Amazon or to remarkable true stories for the world of athletics. Published in December 2024, The Tiger Slam delivers a gripping inside the ropes account of astonishing a streak of victories that left Woods' rivals scrambling to keep up. Basically, the hones in on the historic run from 2000 to 2001 when he captured 4 consecutive major championships. Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I remember as a kid, all the hype around Tiger Woods at that time.
That's pretty interesting. On the U.S. Open at Pebble Beach.
2000.
Yep, in 2000. The PGA Championship at Valhalla. And conquered the 2001 Masters at Augusta National. Very cool. I mean, again, I don't really know much about in regards to the professional golf. Like, I've seen some professional golf gameplays here and there. Just I'm not a religious golf player or a watcher of pro golf.
Yeah, I don't watch golf either. Golf is just so boring to watch.
But
it's like
when you actually play, but when you play golf, it's actually really fun.
Golf, when you watch on TV, it's something that you'll put on and then just fall asleep to.
Not unless you're watching Happy Gilmore. Because at least Adam Sandler is making it fun. I'll say that for sure.
Russell says golf is for rich dudes.
Well, I actually had a golf course in my area when I was younger, but they shut down years ago.
VFG gives this article of this film a thumbs down.
I'm still interested in this though, because I mean, just off of what I've read, this seems really interesting.
And Convery wrote Air.
Wait, the Ben Affleck movie. Oh, dude, I love that movie.
Which I heard
love that movie. Yeah, basically the behind the scenes of the creation of the Air Jordans. Phenomenal. So, that one is a high recommend. But yeah, I think that's about it.
So you
again,
have, so you have little anticipation for this.
I'm starting to gain interest now because of reading what this is going to be about. Tiger Woods big championships from 2000 to 2001.
I wonder who they're going to get to play Tiger Woods.
I don't know. But I mean, with Alex Convery behind the script for this, hell, I'm in. So, but what do you guys think of this? Are you guys fans of golf? Or are you guys fans of Tiger Woods? Let us know in the comments.
Or some people will go golf.
Golf. God damn it. All right. So, Denis Villeneuve is working on some new casting for the next Bond movie, the 26th Bond film. And despite what the thumbnail in the background might tell you, Daniel Craig is done. After No Time to Die, that was his final film in the Bond movies. Because he's either working on original projects or working on more Knives Out movies.
And
I will say that right now.
And I'm not a Bond fan, so this is news to anybody who's a Bond fan.
That would be me. I mean, hold on one sec. I mean, I'm a fan, clearly. I have the whole box set right here of all the movies. I grew up watching a lot of James Bond, so I mean, Honestly, when you get to like
I had
the
the game.
Brosnan and Craig era, those are
The
like the
game
best eras of
Tomorrow
Bond.
Never Dies on the PS1.
I've actually played some of the Bond games, and they're actually pretty fun. Like I played Quantum of Solace for the Xbox 360. That's pretty fun. I've played
I had Tomorrow Never Dies on the PS1, but I hardly played it.
I played I'm trying to think of other Bond games. I played GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64, which was one of the biggest games on that console, and also what made first person shooters like what they are right now. Like we would not have like first person shooters like Call of Duty if we didn't have that game. What else? I've played what were some of the other ones? I've played GoldenEye Reloaded for also Xbox 360, and I played 007 Nightfire for the Nintendo GameCube. So I'm pretty much a Bond fan.
Well, like I said, the only Bond game that I had was Tomorrow Never Dies on the PS1, and I hardly played it. It was a gift from one of my family members.
So after he completes Doom Part 3, which will be Doom Messiah, that's when he will be working on the casting choice.
I still have yet to watch Doom Part 2. I gotta get around to watching it.
I mean, you definitely have to before we get Doom Messiah. So
I mean, I love the first Doom.
that would be interesting. What's the bad things you heard?
Yeah, because VFT says everything I've heard about this movie, rumors or being real, it sounds absolutely garbage.
I think it's what he's talking about, like the Tiger Woods movie. They should set the movie in the 60s. Rumor it's a prequel, so it could be. Who knows? Also, James Bond, well, as a creator, Ian Fleming, importantly, be an actor from the British Isles. I really don't know who they're going to get to play the next James Bond.
Who's a Brit that you would see play James Bond?
I have no idea.
What about what's his name? Taron Egerton.
Edgerton.
Taron Egerton.
Yeah, Taron Egerton would not be a bad James Bond. But I have a good casting choice for a James Bond villain. I would love to see Bill Skarsgård be a James Bond villain.
I mean, he did Kingsman, Taron Egerton.
Yeah, Taron Egerton did Kingsman, which is basically another version of James Bond.
I enjoy those
like in a lot of ways
more than I enjoy those films more, and I have fun with them.
Did you even watch like any of the Bond movies, though? To be fair,
I've seen clips here and there, though.
The whole movie is where it counts, though, dude. Let's see, what do they got? Like we got like Timothy Chalamet, Glenn Powell, Austin Butler, Jacob Elordi, and others. I really don't know. I really don't know about Austin Butler being James Bond. I don't see that happening. He could be a good James Bond villain. I mean, he's a fucking amazing villain in Dune Part 2. So, I mean, he could make a good James Bond villain. But
Timothy
being
Chalamet,
James Bond, I don't know about that.
I can see, probably.
Like, Timothy Chalamet, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, he's not my first choice. In all honesty, like, he's not my first choice. Glenn Powell, I do not see him being James Bond. I don't see that at all. Jacob Elordi, I don't know.
Who's Jacob Elordi?
He's mainly known for Euphoria.
Oh.
That's mainly what he's known for, but also with films like Priscilla and Saltburn. Like, he gained a lot more like popularity with Saltburn.
Oh, I got to shout out my buddy Swerve is in the chat. What's up, man?
Swerve Show. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here.
Yeah, Old Wrestler says seen clips. Yeah. I see
That doesn't quite count.
Yeah, he's like VFG is like next. No, I'm talking about the James Bond movie. It's rumored that it's either Timothy Chalamet, some unknown actor, or Tom Holland or something like that. That's not going to be a good Bond.
I just hope to God it's not Tom Holland, because I really don't know if he can really be James Bond.
Oh,
Like the one out of that list, out of that list I could see happening is honestly Timothy Chalamet.
She's like, and then VFG is like, and Ariana Grande. I love her being a new Bond girl. I don't know.
And all the people that were gatekeeping and making sure these movies don't turn that shit took the bag and ran. I don't know.
Oressa says Tom Holland is a twerp. He's not smooth.
He's a great actor, but it's just he kind of just plays the same roles.
Oressa was like to me, love you, but you don't know if you like James Bond. Every dude loves James Bond.
My highest recommendation is watching Casino Royale. Like that's like perfect.
I'd rather watch Kingsman.
I don't know. I mean, I think honestly the Timothy Dalton era of James Bond is the most underrated. And also, one of the big breakout roles for Benicio del Toro was in License to Kill. He was one of the bad guys in that one. He was one of Franz Sanchez's henchmen. 99.9% of the names we've heard are all speculated online so far won't make the cut. So I really don't know.
Those in the now tell us the ideal approach is to cast an unknown, possibly in his late 20s or early 30s, to play what Ian Fleming called a blunt instrument. The lethal but extremely dull, uninterested man to whom things happen. It says if that criteria is stuck to, that means favorites such as Tom Hardy, Idris Elba, and Henry Cavill presumably don't match what Villeneuve, producers David Heyman and Amy Pascal, and execs at Amazon MGM Studios are leaning towards.
So yeah, like I said, I really don't know who they're going to get to play James Bond. But Oressa says I didn't know he was in License to Kill. Yeah, Benicio del Toro, he is in License to Kill.
It says also consider that by the time Bond 26 begins shooting in 2027, both Aaron Taylor Johnson and Jack Lowden will be 37 years of age.
Well, they be too old for Villeneuve. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson would have been my first choice. Like initially, he would have been my first choice. But yeah, I think that honestly kind of about does it with this topic.
It says, how rugged and imposing will this Bond be? Fleming describes Bond as being over 6 foot tall, even taller in his best Jermaine Street Brogos. Daniel Craig is shorter than that.
That was kind of funny. I don't know why. But even though Daniel Craig is the best Bond, like there's no competition. Like there is no competition with who the best Bond is. It's Daniel Craig. I mean, we all love Sean Connery. But Daniel Craig honestly just brought so many different layers to James Bond, like that anyone was expecting.
VFG says Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, that's what he was referring to with he's really fun and License to Kill is Benicio del Toro. Sean Connery. Not Sean Connery. Sean Connery, you're so confused. I think Connery is the best. I mean, I love Sean Connery. I mean, he's a great James Bond. It's just I think Daniel Craig is the best in my opinion. Like he's the most serious Bond.
Oressa says he thinks Costner is the best. No, Connery is the best.
Connery. That's what I was kind of reading off of. He was doing that was an autocorrect.
I was like to myself, wait a minute. Kevin Costner was not James Bond.
No, Kevin Costner never played James Bond. But yeah, that's really about it with this one. I mean, I hope that they get someone cool for this new Bond, but I really don't know if they're going to come close to topping how amazing Daniel Craig was in those movies. So it
has to be a British actor.
It's got to be because I don't know. I mean, I really don't know who they're gonna get though. To be honest, I really don't know. But we'll see who they get. Just with whoever they get, they really have to keep me on board here. But also really quick, I did also want to mention before we get to the physical media pickups that Josh Brolin is going to be starring in a new action comedy that Michael did tell me about. What was it called again?
It was called.
Here, I'll actually look at this up quick.
Yeah,
I know you sent this to me.
He's going to be in a movie called Mister.
Mister.
Action comedy directed by Wade Eastwood.
Yeah, Wayne Eastwood. Okay. So, yeah, I wanted to mention that quick before we move on to our final topic quick.
Yeah. You got an article for that.
Oh, yeah, let's actually just take a look at the article really quick, and I'll actually go ahead and pull this up then. Mm-hmm. Let's take a look here. For Thunder Road, Bright White Light, and director Wade Eastwood. So I'll go ahead and take a look and see what else we got here. During Canvas, the film will mark the directorial debut of well-known second unit and action director Wade Eastwood. Credits include Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning, Mission Impossible: Fallout, and Jumanji: The Next Level. You got some good ones.
Am I not surprised?
Wakes up in a strange house covered in blood and comes to realize his true identity while fighting off contract killers from his past, including everyone from his exes to his best friend. To get out, he teams up with his estranged daughter, who has also ended up in the family business, but they will need to repair their relationship in order to survive. Interesting idea.
Principal photography is set to begin in early 2026 in Spain, with additional casting underway.
All right.
Of course, Brolin next will be seen in Edgar Wright's The Running Man and Rian Johnson's Wake Up Dead Man, A Knives Out Mystery. Next year, he will star in Ridley Scott's The Dog Stars and
20th Century's Whale Fall. Yeah, I mean, Josh Brolin is honestly going to have a really good year. I mean, I think honestly, I know I might have said that 2025 might be Benicio del Toro's year. I think 2025 is Josh Brolin's year. You know, because of Weapons, Running Man, and possibly Wake Up Dead Man, because I've heard so much buzz coming out of film festivals for Wake Up Dead Man. I cannot wait. But yeah, I mean,
seems interesting.
I mean, with anything that Josh Brolin is in, dude, I mean, I'm going to be there day one. He's the freaking GOAT. I mean, who doesn't love Josh Brolin? Sounds like that movie's been done a couple times. It definitely has, but I mean, we'll see what Josh Brolin can bring to the table. But yeah, that about does it for this one. So let's just get into the final topic of recent physical media pickups. So go ahead and show your stuff.
So I got four. Well, I got 3 Blu-rays, 1 4K, and of course VHS I picked up from Whatnot. 6 VHSs.
I was about to say, hopefully not as many as last time.
No. But
all right, go ahead.
First one here. Had to get this Superman with the lenticular cover here.
I'll just go ahead and show that off right now. I got that as well.
Both got it. And I got this off of eBay because Amazon does not have this. And if you order from Amazon, it'll take like 3 weeks just to get it.
Which is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, so I got a copy off of eBay, and they couldn't process it. So I got a refund. And so they had another copy of this with the slipcover, and I bought it. So I now have it in my hands. But really, really loved Superman.
It's still in my top 10 of the year without question.
This is the best interpretation of Superman that we've gotten in a while.
Yeah.
And David Cornsweet does a good job in this film. Nicholas Hoult also great job as Lex Luthor.
Super petty Lex Luthor though. Like he's super freaking petty.
Mm-hmm. Crypto is awesome.
Also, I want to say Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner. So that's the Green Lantern. Hilarious.
Steals the movie.
I think I'd honestly give that to Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific stole the movie.
Mr. Terrific.
I'm goddamn Mr. Terrific.
He steals the movie.
I love Mr. Terrific.
Yeah.
Kermit LaFlame, what's up, man?
What's up,
Good to
Kermit?
see you. And says, got to dip out. Great show as always. Have fun in your pickups. Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Have a good night, man.
So yeah, this has 90 minutes of bonus features. Oh, cool. I really like the
again, like this was initially going to be the cover here with just David Cornsweet as Superman.
Yeah.
But when they showed that it was going to be a lenticular, I was like, oh, okay.
Can we just say that
that's better?
That I like this cover more than the Fortress of Solitude steelbook.
I did want the Fortress of Solitude steelbook initially because I did not like this cover, but now that they have it as a lenticular, I'm like, okay, yeah, good. So, I don't really need to show that anymore.
Goddamn those bots and people that bought the Superman Fortress of Solitude steelbook.
Yeah, I can't believe it sold out actually that quickly.
Next, I want to check out this film, and I saw a trailer to it. It looks a lot of fun. Forgotten about film. There's a Jack Black film called Be Kind, Rewind.
I have heard of it. Never seen it.
Which, I said, has Jack Black, Mos Def, Danny Glover, and the guy who directed the film and he wrote it, Michael Gondry, also wrote Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. But it has a fun plot to the film, where they have a video store place, and all these VHSs get erased, and they have to get this video camera and use their own effects. Mos Def and Jack Black, they have to use their own effects to recreate the film. Like in the trailer, they try to recreate their own version of Ghostbusters, which was cool. But yeah, it has features on it. Behind the scenes featurette, conversation with Jack Black and Michael Gondry. Make it a featurette. Musical tribute to Fats Whaler with Mos Def, Michael Gondry, and Michael Bernard. So, good features on here.
All right.
That's the disc. Got this off of eBay. This one I got off of Amazon. And what I said earlier when we talked about the Die Hard, the
clones.
The clones. This could actually be one. Money Train.
I'm not necessarily sure if that's really much of a Die Hard clone. I've seen the movie.
How is it?
It's pretty fun. I mean, Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson have good chemistry.
Yeah. I think this is the second film that they did together, when the first was White Men Can't Jump.
Which is a classic.
That's a film I got to check out.
But Money Train, that's a fun movie.
Yeah. And it also has J-Lo in it. Of course, no features, though. But, yeah, I heard it's a fun film. I heard it's very fast-paced.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of like. And it's filmed here in New York. So that's cool. That's Money Train. This is another film that I want to check out. I heard it's a great film. Maybe underrated film. Some people might say it is, but Brothers.
One of my all-time favorites.
Tobey Maguire, Jake Gyllenhaal, Natalie Portman. I seen the clip of the film where Tobey Maguire's character is absolutely going insane.
Like he goes freaking crazy, dude. That scene is pretty hard to watch. Like,
and he's going crazy to Natalie Portman's character.
yeah, like, but dude, that is like some of the best acting you'll ever see out of Tobey Maguire. I mean, just the movie in general, like that's the best acting you'll see out of him, and some of the best acting, of course, you'll see out of Jake Gyllenhaal. But to be fair, that's not saying much because Jake Gyllenhaal, he pulls off a great performance in almost everything he's in. So
yeah, it's one film that I got to watch. And I heard how great it is.
It is a pretty hard to watch movie. Like I said, it's not one you're going to watch all the time.
But got this off of Amazon, and this is actually a Canadian copy. It's got it in English and
French.
In French, yeah. But it has features as a commentary by the director and Film and Family by the director, remade in the U.S. How Baudry became brothers. I think this is based off of a French film.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, because it says how Baudry became brothers.
As
a feature.
Might have to look into that then.
Yeah, there you go.
I think I found my copy at a Goodwill, if I'm not mistaken.
And you could tell that it's Canadian because it was released by Alliance, but here in the U.S., Lionsgate released this.
Yep, it was a Lionsgate release.
Yeah. So that's the 3 Blu-rays and 1 4K that I got. Onto the VHSs now. This I picked up on Whatnot. It is a Brian De Palma film. One that some of you might not have heard. I heard it's not that great of a film. It's called Get to Know Your Rabbit.
I've never even heard of that. That is not a Brian De Palma film I've heard of.
Yeah. It's about Smothers. Tom Smothers plays Donald Beeman, soon to go up in lights as Beeman the Marvelous. He's a magician.
Okay.
Trained in magic by the odd Mr. D'Alessandro, played by Orson Welles.
Okay.
And issued his own rabbit. Donald finds fulfillment and a special admirer, played by Catherine Ross, while wowing locals at strip clubs and gin bills. But the corporate life he thought he abandoned soon dogs his heels. Tap dancing musicians incorporate a 17-day fantasy dropout camp secretly engineered by Donald's ex-boss, played by John Astin from the Addams Family series.
All right.
Becomes the in thing for slumming CEOs. And Donald is the widely proclaimed role model. So it is it's a magician film.
Yeah, again, never heard of it.
Directed by Brian De Palma.
Now you want to honestly a couple of great Brian De Palma films. For one, Snake Eyes with Nicolas Cage.
I've seen Snake Eyes.
And Carlito's Way with Al Pacino.
That I have not seen.
Carlito's Way is basically kind of another version of Scarface, but if Tony Montana was more sympathetic.
I like for Brian De Palma films, I like Phantom of the Paradise. That's a very fun film.
It's a good one.
The Fury. I liked. Blowout.
Blowout's great. Blowout's great.
Scarface, you're gonna be surprised I have not seen.
Scarface is my favorite De Palma movie. I love Scarface.
Body Double, I loved. A very good erotic film. And pretty much that's all I saw for Brian De Palma films so far.
All right, and
then this one will be another one that I see when I get around to checking it out. But has, of course, sticker label. No end label. It just has the name written down there.
Yeah, it's just some homemade end label somebody made.
Yeah. No print date.
See, Old Wrestler says Sean Penn as his lawyer is great in that. He's talking about in Carlito's Way. Like, dude, Sean Penn is so good in that movie. But I do want to read Kermit's other comments here really quick. Do superhero movies generally have good bonus features these days? I generally don't pick them up on Blu-ray. My collection skews towards older movies.
They do.
It just depends on which one it is.
Yeah.
Or just the movies in general. Like, it depends on some of their bonus features. Could definitely see the VFX insights being cool, though. I mean, getting to see some of the VFX behind the scenes is always cool. Always, and also says great pickups. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on.
All right. And then in the last week's Movie Fanatics show, I showed Jerry Springer VHS, and I got 2 more Springer VHSs. This one is called Secrets and Surprises.
All right.
1998 release. April 13, 1998.
There you go.
And Wild Relationships.
Yeah, I'm not that much of a Jerry Springer guy. I haven't really seen much of his stuff. So, but I'll have to check them out soon.
Yeah. We got a print date of March 22nd, 1998.
All right.
So, yeah. Very glad to have these. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer. Next is a film that I reviewed on my channel, and I really enjoy this film. It's a good thriller from 1956. The Bad Seed.
Never seen it.
Stars Nancy Kelly, Patty McCormick. Directed by Mervyn LeRoy. Pretty much basically Rhoda Penmark, played by Patty McCormick. She's this 8-year-old, and pretty much basically she ends up going on, I think, this trip. And it says Christine Penmark, who adores her daughter. Christine Penmark is played by Nancy Kelly. She adores her daughter. But Rhoda has long been troubled by her icy, controlled demeanor, and discovers that her little girl has killed and will kill again. Horrified, Christine eventually learns a terrible secret. Within herself, she carries the bad seed, an inherited moral blindness that has leaped her generation to burst into dreadful bloom in the next. Torn between love for the child she bore and grief for Rhoda's victims, Christine must make a harrowing decision.
All right.
So pretty much basically in the film, little girl, Rhoda, ends up killing somebody. And
I don't really want to know much more besides that, because I do want to see it now.
Yeah, definitely good. Definitely a good movie.
So
check out my review of it.
I kind of just want to watch the movie first before I watch a review, though.
Has a print date of August 6th, 1997. 1997 reprint.
All right. Says Bad Seed was creepy. Yeah, I'll have to check this one out soon.
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
I mean,
yeah,
run times are not really like a problem for me.
Yeah, the runtime is good though, but it's like 2 hours and 9 minutes. It plays because it was based off a play, and so
gotcha. Okay,
and so the film pretty much is like a play.
All right.
But next is a film that I wanted to check out. It's one of Francis Ford Coppola's, I guess you could say, one of his first films that he did, Finian's Rainbow. This is a musical that stars Fred Astaire, Patricia Clark, and Tommy Steele. Heard it's a good movie, very entertaining film. Says right here, it's based off the Broadway show. Fred Astaire plays an Irish rogue with a fanciful economic theory. Plant a stolen crock of leprechaun gold in the soil near Fort Knox and stand back. In tow are his spirited daughter, played by Petulia Clark, a love-struck leprechaun, played by Tommy Steele, and a bigoted Southern senator, played by Keenan Wynn, transformed by misbegotten magic. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, skillfully updated the fairyland whimsy and transient social comment of the beloved show and lovingly served up its most enduring treasure. So, yeah,
All right.
That's Finian's Rainbow. Francis Ford Coppola's one of his first films. There you go. Print date is March 24th, 2001. So 2001 reprint.
But there's actually two.
Oh, there's actually two. Yeah.
I just saw that.
Yeah, June.
Here, pull that up for a second. Let me see. Oh, let's see. It was March 24th, 2001 and March 1st, 2001.
Oh, okay.
The 03, 01, 01, that's March 1st, 2001.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So 2001 reprint.
It's kind of weird that they would still keep that like vertical label
but it uses a 1991 box.
I kind of get that. It's just it's still kind of weird that they would still use the vertical label if it's a 2001 reprint.
Yeah, because at this time, the Warner home video releases had the labels like that on that side at that time. Like around
right.
like around 94, 95 is when they started to do that.
Exactly.
So that's Finian's Rainbow. Last VHS here, and I seen the trailer to this film on a VHS when I was a kid, and was interested in checking it out. It looked like, it could be a very fun film. Looks, like a very cheesy family 90s film. The Adventures of Galgameth.
Never even heard of that. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, you know who directed this film?
Who fucking directed it?
Look right there.
Are you fucking joking? Is that why you bought it? So you could just show me that?
No.
My God.
I just realized that right now.
Oh my God. There's no way you just realized that.
I did
There's
realize
no
that.
fucking way.
I just picked the VHS up and I looked at the back. And I'm like, oh shit. Look who directed this.
Oh my God.
All right. I think me and Luke should do a watch along of this film.
Nope. So who directed it? It's Sean McNamara. The guy who made the Bratz movie, direct-to-video Baby Geniuses sequels, and Cats and Dogs 3. That should just tell you all you need to know.
June 27, 1997.
All right.
And of course, Trimark, of course, now Lionsgate. But yeah, I looked at I looked at the back and to see who was in it, and then I looked over and I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh God.
It'd probably be a fun film, fun, cheesy 90s film.
I mean, he's got a new movie coming out next week. I'm not seeing it.
Maybe once we end the show, I'll show Luke the trailer to this film.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good. I've got better movies I can be watching.
That's all I have.
Like pretty much every movie that I have in this stack, I would probably rather watch. I mean, like I showed earlier, I got Superman. But I bought Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle and Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay.
I have not seen Guantanamo Bay. I love Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
White Castle is a freaking comedy classic. It's fucking hilarious. But Escape from Guantanamo Bay is pretty damn funny. Especially Rob Corddry's character. Like, you can't really have that kind of character in comedies nowadays.
What about the Christmas one?
Christmas one's good too. I mean, I don't think it's as good as those two though. Wait, no, actually, I think I like Christmas just a little bit more than Guantanamo Bay.
I don't think they would make another one nowadays.
I don't know if you really can though, because those movies are pretty damn offensive in comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of comedies, we got Johnny English.
I would like to see Cal Penn and John Cho do another film together, but not.
That's not Harold and Kumar.
That's not Harold and Kumar.
But even though they are an iconic comedy duo, but anyways, I bought Johnny English on Blu-ray. I do plan to buy the sequels at some point because I think the sequels are good too.
And I'm a fan of Rowan Atkinson.
See, this one I'm going to be watching this October for spooky season. Let Me In. The new film, not the new film, from Matt Reeves. This is a remake of Let the Right One In. And it is a vampire flick. Because this came out, I don't know why I said new for a second, because this was back in 2010. So, but it's got a really good cast from what I'm reading. It's got Cody Smith McPhee, Chloe Grace Moretz, Elias Koteas, and Richard Jenkins. And like I said, written for the screen and directed by Matt Reeves. So yeah, can't wait to check it out. Another one I'm planning to watch again for the spooky season, Sleepy Hollow.
I've got
very good Tim Burton movie.
That's the
very bloody.
That and Sweeney Todd I never watched from Tim Burton.
This one's bloody. Like we don't really see that much like gory kind of movies from Tim Burton. This movie is gory.
You should get back into doing like that type of stuff.
I mean, I think he might be working on like another season of Wednesday at some point. But who knows? Then we got one of my all-time favorites, Rounders, with Matt Damon and Edward Norton. But then you also got John Turturro, Famke Janssen, Gretchen Mol, John Malkovich, and Martin Landau. Awesome movie. Then I got the Moana Digibook. And then Shazam on Steelbook. This was brand new and sealed when I got it, so that's the reason why the J card is still on here. And it was like $10. So
now he has to get Fury of the Gods.
I do have Fury of the Gods. There you go.
Oh.
I do have it. I originally had the Walmart exclusive one, but I do not like the packaging. So I waited until Black Friday when Best Buy was still selling physical media. I got that for like about $10. So I was like, yeah, I'm good with that. And then I picked up Sausage Party on 4K, the
hilarious film.
Rated R raunchy animated movie.
I feel like that's Seth Rogen's underrated film.
Even though, honestly, kind of one of my biggest issues with this movie, I feel like at times it's really reliant on just food cursing and saying really raunchy things. There's not really much to offer in the story department. Like, it's kind of reliant on that gimmick.
I saw it in the theater, and a lot of people were laughing.
It is a funny movie. Like, don't get that twisted. I think it's a funny movie. But at times, I kind of feel like it's a bit too reliant on just cursing and all that kind of stuff. Like, I think that's honestly the film's kind of biggest downfall. But anyways,
the ending to that film has all in hysterics.
Yeah, but that's kind of crazy. But anyways, Final Destination Bloodlines upgraded to 4K.
What in your top 10?
Not quite. It's in my top 20. But as far as like the franchise goes, this is my favorite. And then 28 years later on 4K, this movie has massively grown on me. Like, first time I watched it, I didn't get it because it was so off-putting with what they were going for. Second time, okay, I'm starting to get it more. Third time, this movie is awesome. I still do not like how this movie wraps up, but damn, it's good. Very, very excited for the Bone Temple. That is it, guys. That is episode 32 of Movie Fanatics. We'll be back hopefully next week with episode 33. Because Michael, you want to go ahead and announce what's going on?
Well, I just got interviewed for a new position at my job, and it's up in the air for now. If I do get accepted into this new position, I may be working late. I may be working late nights. So it's a question now, of when do we possibly switch days and the hour that we're going to go live.
Exactly.
So it's all up in the air for now. It is not confirmed as of yet. So just want to let everybody know the show. Luke is not canceling the show because it's stupid to cancel the show because of a little thing like that. We actually enjoy doing this show. We actually enjoy looking up these articles and bring you all the movie news because I know you guys are very interested in upcoming movie news and movies that you're looking forward to when they come out. And we got decent viewers that watch and people who comment in the chat. We're very grateful for you guys that are watching and, comment and talk to us.
Exactly. So, just because of that small little change, if it actually does come to fruition, we're not canceling the show. We're just going to find a new day and a new start time to do the show.
Yeah. Yeah. We can always reschedule, like a new day, a new time. So just, we just got to play it by ear.
Yeah. Just play it by ear and bear with us.
Yeah.
So
just want to get
but once it comes to fruition, maybe on another episode, we'll let you guys know what's going on. So
yeah, we could take one week off just to see, where things are going to go and what day we're going to schedule if this comes into fruition.
Again, we'll let you guys know. But
guys, don't hit the panic button just yet.
But anyways, guys, y'all are the best. Thank you all so much for watching and joining us for another episode. We'll see you guys next week for our next episode. Peace out, everyone.
Later.